Fact or fake is the question television news reporter Joseph Moron seeks to answer in his weekly online program, Fact or Fake. It's a new show for a new phenomenon called fake news.
We want to highlight the process by which we arrive at truth, because that's what's lacking on the other side. Lies can easily be manufactured.
That one of the Philippines' leading broadcasters now has a show to debunk what essentially are lies could be a sign that social media is overtaking traditional media as the major source of information. At face value, it shouldn't be a problem. But when the education department, for instance, has to counter fake class suspension announcements, then it is a problem. The amount of misinformation and disinformation has alarmed even legislators.
I believe that this destructive and divisive phenomenon can only be addressed through an educated and vigilant citizenry and a government which must cease to be the greatest enabler of manufactured information.
For over a year now, veteran journalist Maria Ressa and her team have been looking at millions of Facebook accounts and even more comments to try to understand the phenomenon in the Philippines.
I think what you're seeing is a lot of different political players are now trying to deceive, but only one side has scaled in reach and has actually been able to turn and shift political agendas.
Take, for example, this, a post claiming two men involved in election fraud that benefited Vice President Leni Robredo were arrested. Truth is, the two men were suspected bombers arrested over a year ago. One of the first to point this out is Jover Laurio, a blogger now known as the Queen of Recibo, or Proof. She herself, however, is proof that fighting fake news could be risky.
Since someone visited me pretending to be from smart agent asking information about me and all, I need to transfer house. For myself, I'm not scared. I'm scared for my mom.
The government denies hiring trolls but doesn't see anything wrong with how it's used the internet to win the hearts of many Filipinos.
Propaganda is definitely, it's information that gives a slant towards the sitting government. But let's not kid ourselves into thinking that we're not allowed to do that.
Look at yourselves and
But the government says it is also fighting fake news. Communications Secretary Martin Andanar declaring a war against it at a summit on Wednesday. With few rules governing social media, it will be a hard-fought battle for all sides to get the truth to prevail. Barnaby, CGTN, Manila.